I have accepted that this channel, is going to be a messy process. And not every video is going to look the same. There's not going to be a similar style. The consistent piece of it is going to be me and sharing my interests, my thoughts, my insights, wins, failures, successes, and challenges on this creative journey. But that doesn't mean it's wrong. Just because it isn't a perfectly packaged, ideal, pretty picture doesn't mean it's not worth sharing. Because I need to realize I appreciate so many different aspects of my creative style and the creative style of other artists and multi passionates. So, why can't I showcase all of that too? Because the very nature of being someone who is a multi passionate creative means you like different things for different reasons, and it's just a hodgepodge. And that's okay because that's what makes me me and you. I like to write. I like to paint. I like to draw. I like to collage. I like to use different types of paint mediums: acrylic, gouache, watercolor. I like to be silly. I like to be a little bit like theatrical. I like to be quiet sometimes. I like to crack jokes. I like to be serious. I like to think deeply. I like to not take things seriously. I like to film and edit vlogs. I like videography. I like photography. I like creating images. I love graphic design. I like building websites. I like making courses. I like so many different things, and that's okay. And even within each of those genres or types of art, there's so many different styles. For like with videos, for example, I like talking to the camera like this, just straight on, documentary style, whatever, whatever. I like making silly vlogs with fun edits. I like making deeper vlogs that are slower and more introspective and maybe more aesthetic. I like it all. And I'm tired of putting myself in a box because I am not meant to be in a box. So why am I doing that to myself? I'm running out of things to talk about. I'm running out of ideas because of that. Because I've been putting myself in a box. Even when I talk about creativity, there's so much to it. What All the different creative interests that I have, I can talk about all of that. And that makes me happy. I'll share a video that I watched last night that inspired me to embrace that about myself. And it just was like a permission slip for me to let go of even having a certain type of whatever and just diving into all the different things I like to do and sharing that because that is what this channel is about. So that's that. I want to share a little bit too about the messy middle of this new creative endeavor that I'm diving into that I feel can draw upon all of the different interests that I have. And it's a big project. It's scary. It's daunting. I'll tr- I'll I'm trying to figure out what to share and what not to share about the journey, but I think I can share my insights about the journey without necessarily sharing exactly what it is that I'm trying to build. So I will talk more about that probably in another video just to keep things separate. I don't know. We'll see. Because it's scary. Despite knowing that I can share all the things and all the interests that I have, it's still scary because it's not done a lot. And it's not easy to optimize and it can confuse the algorithm and all of these things. And so I need to realize what my priorities are with this, because do I want this channel to be a source of income one day? Yes, because I love making videos. I love YouTube. I've had a dream of being a YouTuber for many years, and that's what I'm building towards. But at the same time, my other why of sharing my creativity, of building a community along the way, maybe I need to focus more on that and less on the numbers so I don't get discouraged. Because it's so easy to get discouraged as a growing YouTube channel. But I also have proof that I can be myself, and there are going to be people that will relate to that and will want to be a part of this community. It's not going to be a ton of people, or maybe it will. Even me saying that, maybe it will be a ton of people. I need to stop thinking small. I don't call myself a small YouTuber because I know I'm not a small YouTuber, but my mindset, I think, is still there. And so, yeah, I'm just going to continue to speak and talk about this because it feels natural to me. It I have a lot of thoughts, and I think I have a lot of thoughts, and I'm very introspective because it's meant to be shared, because there's someone else who can relate to what I am thinking and talking about that may not be able to put it to words or may not want to share their journey and just wants to feel that they're not alone. I'm so good at that. I'm like too good at just like talking about it all, but it helps me too. I'm not someone that likes to journal necessarily because I just don't like to journal really, but I love talking. I can, one of the reasons I think is because I can talk fast. I can talk as fast as my thoughts are coming. Not as fast. My thoughts are slightly faster than how fast I can talk, but when I'm writing, it's hard. I have so many thoughts going that it's hard for me to write as fast as I'm thinking. And yeah, I just thought about that. Interesting. See, talking and processing out loud is so helpful to me, which is why I therapy is helpful for me too, and even just like talking and praying to God out loud or even in my thoughts. So, thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you in the next video where I talk more about this messy middle of this journey that I'm on this new creative endeavor, this project that is a lot, and unpacking that because I need to unpack it so I can keep going. Okay, bye.